What's up, my magic beauties? It's your girl Missy Magic, and I'm back with another episode of In the Life with Missy Magic. To my new people, hey y'all, I'm Missy Magic. To my returning people, welcome back, y'all.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, baby, later you could show me things.
So, as y'all know, we in a Missy Magic marathon. Your girl been doing a dang gone thing, and the devil tried to get busy last night. And I end up posting, I didn't post a video on July 8th, but I posted one July 9th at 12:01 because the devil was busy. But it's okay, your girl got that video up. And another one will be posted tonight. So, as y'all read about the title, let me get a little comfy, As y'all read about the title, I'm going to be giving y'all 10 things that I learned in chapter 24. I do turn 25 in like 2 weeks and 6 days now. It was, so 2 weeks and 5 days, I think, because it was exactly 3 weeks on Friday and it's Sunday. So, yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're going to get into these things that I've learned over the, past year. So the first one, don't wait on anyone for anything. This is really big for me because the last guy that I dated him for like 1.5 years. I was never his girlfriend, and I waited, I waited and I waited and I waited for him to ask me to be his girlfriend. The whole time he never did. He got, caught messing around with his ex. So that is where I learned this lesson from. Do not wait on anyone for anything. Let your intentions be known from the jump. Let a person know what you want from them, and if they're not willing to give you what you want or what you need in that moment, let them go. Because I wasted a whole 1.5 years of my life with a man who wasn't even doing right by me, so that's what I mean by don't wait on anyone for anything. Even if you want to, go and travel and your friends have all different excuses as to why they can't come. Now, that's a little more riskier to travel by yourself, but don't wait on anyone for anything, because when you wait on people for things, you miss out on things in life. Because take me for example, if I would have never waited 1.5 years to potentially become someone's girlfriend, I could have already been in a healthy relationship with someone who knew what they wanted, who wouldn't have minded, making me their girlfriend. So yeah, it's very important to not wait on anyone for anything, because at the end of the day, in that type of situation, if you wait for a man to make you his woman, then you never know if that's gonna happen or not. That's like my situation. It never happened for me, and I thought it was gonna happen. So yeah, if you are waiting for anyone for anything, do not wait on anyone for anything, because at the end of the day, time is something that you cannot get back. Go after every goal you have, no matter how scary it may seem. Yes. Where there is no risk, there is no reward. I don't care how big a goal may seem. If you have it in your mind, if you know in your mind that you can achieve that goal, you can achieve it. It's just gonna take hard work and dedication to get it. So I don't care how scary a goal may seem. Go after it, because you never want to live in regret. You never want to regret not going over after that, goal, and then you try to go after it and the opportunity's not there. That's an opportunity that you probably won't ever get again. So when you get the opportunity to pursue a goal, do it. Stop being scared. Stop living in fear. We don't know what tomorrow holds, and at the end of the day, God is going to take care of you, and everything's going to be okay regardless of how it turns out. So go after every single goal that you have. I don't care how big or how small it is. Go after it and work towards achieving it. I don't care how long it takes you to achieve it. Just go after it. That's the start of it, going after it. You never go after it, you never know if you can achieve it or not. Be grateful for what you have. Yes, this is a lesson that I have learned, but I wouldn't say that I'm just like I'm not super ungrateful, but sometimes I do, get online like, oh, I want this, but I can't have that, So I have been telling myself to just be more grateful for what I do have. You do have a roof over your head. You do have a good job. You do have a good future ahead of you. You do have money in your pocket to where you can eat whenever you want to eat. Some people, pray for the things that you have. Just because you don't have the things that you see online that you want, it's not the end of the world. That does not mean that those things won't one day be yours, you know. So I've just learned to be more grateful in this season, because at the end of the day, things could be worse, and I could be in a way worse situation than I am in, and I'm blessed at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm super blessed. So yeah, when I see things that I can't just really get right now, I just be like, well, it's okay, I'll get it one day. I'm blessed at the end of the day. So yeah, just be grateful. Be grateful for what you have while working for what you want. That's what I say. Don't compare yourself to anyone. And when I say this, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Because I know for me, I have been in situations where men have made me question myself as a woman and what I bring to the table and how good of a woman I am, because they've chosen someone over me. Don't compare yourself to any woman. Don't compare yourself to any man, because at the end of the day, God made you who you are for a reason. We are our own people. There's something special about each of us, and if God wanted you to be whoever you are, compare yourself to, He would have made you that person. He made you for a reason. So you be you, and whoever loves you and whoever wants to be with you, they gonna be with you for you. Okay, if they want to choose somebody over you, you let them choose them, because at the end of the day, he wasn't meant for you, she wasn't meant for you, because if they was, he would have never had that person choose someone else over you. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Like I say all the time, comparison is the thief of all joy. When you start comparing your lifestyle and your body to other people, that's when you become less happy about yourself. Okay, stop doing it. Stop doing it. You are you. Love you for you, and let people love you for you. Who gives a damn about him choosing somebody else? Let them go and be happy together, and you do what you do, and you be happy with yourself. Okay, because at the end of the day, you are a child of God and you are loved, period. Let's see. Don't teach a man how to treat you. This is another one that I really learned in this last year. As a woman, and you as a man, if you claim to be a man, I should not have to tell you the different things that make me happy. I should not have to tell you to open my door. I should not have to tell you to reassure me. I should not have to tell you to love me out loud. Just different things that should already be known when you're like serious with someone. I should not have to tell you that. I should not have to tell you to go buy me flowers. I should not have to tell you to go take me out on a date. I shouldn't even have to give you hints, that I want to go on a date. I shouldn't have to give you hints about anything. And I'm trying to get better with me not wanting or needing hints either. But when it comes to me, a man has to show me that he can do certain things for me before I just go all out. Because when I start going all out, then it's gonna get crazy, because I really know how to take care of a man, like mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I know how to take care of a man. So I try to refrain from doing certain things for men until they show me certain things, But yeah, I don't want to have to give a man a hint that I want this or I want that. No, and I don't ask for much. And again, I am the type of female that does not ask for anything. So you have to just do for me. I'm not gonna ask you to take me out on a date, because if I feel like I have to ask you to take me out on a date, you're not the man for me. Because dating is quality time. You spending quality time together. And I hate men that feel like when you're asking them to take you out on a date, that it has to be something expensive. Hell, going to the damn park and eating salads and fruit and playing Uno is a date, because y'all spending time together. I don't need the most expensive date, because at the end of the day, that's gonna come. We both building our life up. We trying to make a certain amount of money. We trying to meet our goals. We still young. The expensive dates, all of that is gonna fucking come. But if you can't even take me on a date to where you can spend a couple of dollars just to make me happy and spend quality time, have a great conversation with me, no, you're not the man for me. So yeah, I don't want to ever have to teach a man how to treat me or how to be a good man to me. A woman should not have to ask a man to take her out on a date. And that's just not a red flag, but that's just something that I just don't like. If I have to give you a hint to do certain things, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't have to be giving hints. Like I said, I have to see what a man can do for me or how a man can treat me before I start just, giving my all to a man. Because like I said, I can just really take care of a man. And from what I've heard, feedback, I do a very, good job at making men happy. They just mess up with me, you know. Be consistent with whatever you're doing. I don't care what it is. Be consistent. If you want a promotion on your job, be consistent with doing the duties of that promotion so that you can let them know that you are serious about it. If you have a YouTube channel, be consistent. If YouTube is something that you really want to do, be consistent with it, because consistency brings results with everything. If you have a business, be consistent with it. Continuously drop new things, you know, consistently post about it, because when you're, in my opinion, when you're consistent about something, it lets people know that you're serious about what you're doing. If you're not consistent, it's like, well, dang, is she just doing this for fun, you know? And then also, when it comes to a business, it's really important to be consistent, because what if you have a customer that genuinely loves whatever you're selling and you're not consistent? That's potentially you losing a customer, because they want new stuff from you and you're not consistent. You ain't coming out with nothing new, you know? So be consistent. When you're consistent, it brings the results that you want. And I'm really seeing that now that I'm doing this Mixy Magic Marathon, because don't get me wrong, I was consistent before the Mixy Magic Marathon, but I was only posting 2 to 3 videos out the week, and I feel like 2 to 3 videos out the week is not consistent when you're a small YouTuber. I feel like posting almost every day or 5 times out the week is really gonna get you like the results that you really want. And I'm really seeing that, because I'm seeing my subscribers grow, and it's only been a week, and I'm also seeing my watch hours grow way quicker than they were growing when I was, you know, only posting 2 to 3 times out the week. So yeah, consistency is key. Let's see. Stay patient and trust the process. This is like, I think this might be like the biggest lesson that I have learned over this past year. Stay patient and trust the process. The process can be long. Like, for example, say you want to be a truck driver. And you got to go to school. I'm not sure how long you got to go to school to get your CDLs, but say you want to be a truck driver and you go to school, but it seems like when you're in school and you're studying, it's just taking forever. That is an example of you having to trust the process. You don't know how long it's going to take for you to pass the test, get your CDLs, and then once you get your CDLs, you got to find a good company to drive for that's going to treat you right. And that's a process within itself. So, but if you stay patient and trust the process, you go through school, you get your CDLs, you find a great company. Now, might have took 2 years to do that and get to that point, but you making 6 figures or more a year. You know, sometimes it takes waiting patiently to get to where you want to be. Trusting the process, because a lot of times people give up on trusting. They give up on the process because it takes too long, when tomorrow could have been the day that you won. That's why I say keep going with it, with whatever you're doing, because you can be, if you got a YouTube channel, you can be at 200 subscribers yesterday, and then you post a viral video today where you at 10,000. You know, all it takes is one time. Especially with social media, when you're doing content creating, it takes one video, it takes one post for you to go from this to that. So be patient and trust the process, because at the end of the day, everything is gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. Just trust God and it's gonna work out, I promise. Enjoy life. Don't let anyone rob you of your 20s, because you'll never get those years back. And I'm very big on this. And what I was talking about in terms of this one is a man or a woman, just a relationship in general. Don't give all your time to someone who's gonna keep you bottled up. What do I mean by that? Like, they are so insecure to the point where they don't want you posting anything, they don't want you going out, they don't want you wearing anything. Don't let anyone rob you of those years. 20-somethings are the years that you can make mistakes and you learn so that you can be set up for your 30s. You don't want someone to rob you of your 20s and you haven't had enough time to make those mistakes and figure things out. Then you'll be in your 30s trying to figure things out, which there's nothing wrong with being in your 30s or 40s or 50s or however old you are to figure things out. I just don't want anyone to let someone rob them of those years because of their insecurities. You know, there are a lot of men in this generation that are very insecure, that have girlfriends that can barely post anything, they can't talk to nobody. It's just don't let nobody rob you of these years. Don't let anybody rob you of anything, because it's not worth it. If a man is like that, or if a woman is like that, they are not worth it and they are not meant for you. Go find you somebody who loves you and can let you be you 100% with no restrictions. Travel, travel, travel. Money returns, memory lasts forever. And I'm big on traveling, because your girl been traveling since I was a little girl. My daddy instilled this in me and my sister. My daddy used to take us on a vacation every summer for a whole week. We go to a different city every year. So before he passed and we were going on those vacations, he took us to Destin, Florida, Tallahassee, Tampa, Orlando. I've been to Disney World. I've been to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been to Gulf Shores, Alabama. Of course, I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Gatlinburg. So yeah, he instilled that in us when we were young. And now that I'm older, I'm still doing what he instilled in me, because my first actual trip without like parents or anything was, I think, right after my freshman year of, well, no, because my mama was with us, a whole bunch of adults was with us. Well, not really, we went out by ourselves, so I guess I could say that. The summer after my freshman year, I went to Atlanta with two of my friends, Lex and Tyra. But my mama was with us, but she wasn't with us everywhere. We went to the club without them and all of that. But I've been to, where did we go? Pensacola Beach, Florida, with just me and my friends. I've been to Chicago. I've been to New Orleans. I've been to Miami. I'm about to go out the country for the first time. Where else have I been with friends? Been to Atlanta quite a few times with friends. So yeah, I say save up your money. Like, if you don't have like no set goal to like buy a car or buy a house, something of that nature, I say save your money and go see the world. And it does not have to be like something very extravagant. Like, even if it's like a small city where you go for the weekend just to see something different, just to experience something different. Like, memories last forever, I'm telling you. And like, we got plenty of pictures from when my daddy used to take us on these vacations, so we can look back at those memories, you know, and be like, dang, I remember this. I remember when he took us there, you know. And so that's what I love. I love traveling. Like, I love traveling, and I want my partner to love traveling as well. I want my partner to be able to save his funds like me, so that we can travel together and just see the world together. I love traveling, and if I could travel more, then I definitely would. But traveling is expensive, and I know, because I'm gonna go out the country in like 2.5 weeks, and then I'm going out the country again at the beginning of next year. So I say go. If you can go, go. Go, 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 go. And then I still like have so many more places that I want to travel to. Like, I got like a whole list of places that I want to travel to, and I just be adding to it. So yeah, I say go see the world. Go see the world. It is beautiful. That's why I can't wait to go out to the country, because I've never been out the country, and it's just gonna be so beautiful and so relaxing, so different. A different culture, different food, different, just different. And then the last one that I have, always be good to people, regardless of how they treat you or speak to you. You'll always be blessed in the end. Don't let people get you out of character. And it's so crazy, because I was just talking about this on one of my vlogs before I started making this video. Be good to people, you know. Always be good to people, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be blessed, you know. And some people want to see you fall, some people want to see you down, some people want to see you act out of character. You don't want to give people what they want. So always be good, stay true to yourself. If you're a good person, if you do right by people, continuously do right by people. Don't let people change you for the worse. I'll say that. But yes, those are 10 things that I learned in chapter 24. Super excited to be going into chapter 25. Yeah, I hope these helped y'all. Maybe y'all can learn from me. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next episode of In the Life with Niecy Veggie. I'm in prison, yeah, straight out of the trenches, yeah, yeah. My niggas